So today we're talking about surfboards. It's one of my favorite topics because I love just talking shop about different boards, how they ride, the stories behind them. So this is my collection. Aside from this longboard that is technically not mine, but I love riding it. It's kind of like a family board per se. So I'm gonna go through each board, when I ride it, how it rides, and yeah, so I guess let's just get into it. So we're gonna start with my Odyssey Skipper soft top surfboard. This is my very first surfboard that I owned. It's a 6 foot, and as you can see, it is beat up. This thing has been through the ropes, but I love this thing. Got a little thruster setup on there. Nothing too crazy with this board. It is a great board. I wouldn't recommend it to anyone who's trying to learn to surf. It is what I learned to surf on, aside from a paddleboard, which I won't get into. But this is my very first surfboard that I bought, and it's honestly, it's a very good board to learn on if you have the basics of a longboard down, or paddleboard, whatever. So, but it is a little bit tricky going from a longboard to something that's this small. But long story short, this thing, just 6 footer, thruster setup, like I said. It honestly, I got to a point in my surfing where this was holding me back. You will get to that point. It's just not very fast, guys. You can't like pump this down the line and gain a ton of speed like you can with an epoxy or a poly board. So truth is, I love this board. What I use it for now, normally I'm using this guy for shore break, because I don't really care if it gets smashed into the sand. As you can see, it's already been smashed into the sand. So I love this thing. It's so fun. It's heavy and it is slow. Best for like, if you're in big conditions, it's fun. Shore break, it's super fun because you don't have to worry about the board getting messed up. But I guess, yeah, that's board number 1. That is my Odyssey Skipper 6 foot with the thruster setup. Alright, so board number 2, and I'm going to go with, this is my favorite riding board in the quiver for the Gulf Coast of Florida, which is where I'm at. This thing absolutely rips. This is a twice baked Firewire 5.5. I believe it is 2 3/4 thick, 35 liters, you guys. This thing is a tank. As you can see, like, it's super wide. Under my arm, it's like, it takes your whole arm to hold this thing. But yeah, I mean, this thing is my all-time favorite board to ride on the Gulf Coast, just because it's so fat, has so much volume, and honestly, just it goes so fast. The fin setup I have on here is a Futures quad setup with these little kind of super, very upright rear twin in the back here. That's probably not the right way to say that, but these 2 fins in the back, they basically, this thing feels like a skateboard. So if you get a chance, I don't believe they are making these anymore, but if you get a chance and you have like 2 to 4 foot waves, if you get a chance to buy one of these and that's your main wave size, honestly, I can say this is a great board. I have absolutely just shredded on this thing. It's so fun, and it turns on a dime with this quad setup. I have never tried it with a thruster, and after having these quads in here and loving it, I don't see a reason why I would change. So that's the scoop, guys. This one is, like I said, probably my favorite one. I will say the only downside, and I'm not hating on Firewire, The only downside is I do feel like it's a single layer of fiberglass they put over this timber tech, and so I've had multiple places where this board is cracked. Dude, it is my fault. Like, it is totally my fault. My knee hit here, so I repaired that, and the nose is cracked multiple times. It is my fault, like I said, but it would be nice to have maybe an extra layer of fiberglass on the top and make that nose a little more robust. But aside from that, guys, this board is an absolute ripper, so fun, and like I said, one of my favorites. Now on to the Mac Daddy, the big 9-foot. Guys, this is a Kai Salas 9-foot longboard. It's called the Mango Jam, as stated right up here. This is such a fun board to ride, you guys. If you're looking for like a modern type longboard, rather than like your totally like super classic longboard, this has, you know, some more modern stuff with it, but still remains a single fin with that nice classic look. Such a fun board, you guys. Really recommend this for longboarding. Easy to keep it in the pocket and all that good stuff. Running a 9.5 Zach Flores Futures fin in the back. Really liking how it rides with it. Haven't tried it with any other fins, but honestly, super fun setup. Not much else to say with this guy. I think it's running 61 liters. Yeah, 61.1 liters, 9-footer. Super fun board to ride, you guys. Just took it to the East Coast. Surfed it for like a whole day. Honestly, super fun board, you guys. Definitely recommend this if you're looking for a longboard. Alright guys, last of the surfboards. This is my 5/8 twin pin. Designed by Danny Clark. Salsa Surfboards is his company. He did a great job designing this board for me. Got a single concave twin fin. We're running we run the Almeric twin fin setup. Guys, feels great under the arm. Absolutely love the design on this thing. Got a little small step deck for some extra volume in there. What else about it? Had it designed for some big waves. I told him, look, I want something that was going to be fun for the bigger stuff. I haven't gotten to ride it on anything huge. The stuff I have gotten to ride it on, I can tell this board's really going to shine once we get a little bit bigger or faster waves. This thing, it's fast enough to where I've popped up on some of these Gulf Coast waves that we have, and I'll get to the end of the wave and it's like, it's so fast that the wave ends before I get to do any really fun turns. They just kind of die out. So I haven't gotten to ride it on some steep, really section-y type waves where you got to pump through. So I'm really excited to try it on some bigger stuff. Like I said though, I have tried it on the smaller stuff, and it's a fun board. Definitely is not as snappy as my Twice Baked from Firewire, just because, you know, it's a twin fin. It's going to have a little bit more flow to it, not as much snap. But honestly, a really fun board. Excited to try this in the big stuff, and that's pretty much all I have to say. I'll tag Salsa Surfboards in the description for you guys. This is honestly, it's such a sick looking board. I mean, we got the single concave, you know, the twin pin. It's a really cool board, you guys. And like I said, I'm really excited to get this on some bigger stuff because it's got a lot of hold, and dropping into a little mini barrel on this, or even a little bit bigger barrel, depending on how ambitious I am, it's gonna be really fun. So excited to try this into the bigger stuff. So the last board that I'm going to feature in this video is my Zap Skimboards Incognito. This thing, oh, guys, she's all good. Little scrapage. And that is what the hot coat's for. Hot coat chipped off. So a little sun cure never hurt nobody. Dang it. Don't set your boards up on little tiny tree branches. So anyways, all right. So back to the skimboard. This is just, I think, a 53, 54 incher. Actually, you know what? It might be a 52. I do not know the dimensions. It's either 52 to 54 inches. They don't make this model anymore, but figured I'd mention the fact that this is part of my quiver on the west coast of Florida because we don't get big waves all the time. So anyways, Zap skimboards, they'll hook you up with a good skimboard if you are on the west coast of Florida or east coast of Florida or anywhere in the world where you want to be skimboarding. So yeah, that's the skimboard. So to wrap everything up, we've got the 6-footer Odyssey skipper with the thruster. We got the twice baked quad setup with it's 5.5, sorry. And then we've got the Kai Salas 9-foot longboard with the Zach Flores 9.5-inch single fin. We've got the board that I just dropped. Got the Almeric twin fin setup. It's a 5.8 running, I think, about 28 liters, 25 liters, somewhere in there. And then we got the skimboard. So guys, if you like the video, thank you for watching. First off, if you do like the video, please give it a thumbs up, comment, subscribe. Guys, all of it helps. I really appreciate you guys watching. If you made it this far, thank you so much. We got more videos coming in the future, so please do hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you on the next one.